Hello, this is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, a part of Redbud Realty and Associates. And Henri and I, and let me kind of tell you who Henri is if you haven't met him yet. This is my lap dog. He is like Velcro and he wants to be in the video sometimes. But today I want to talk a little bit more about some recent developments in short sales, and actually really one significant development in short sales, real estate short sales, that is just amazing to me, which is HUD just announced that you can buy a home with an FHA loan immediately after a short sale if your credit score is good enough. Now, let me give you a couple of examples about this, about how this can work. First of all, we have done conventional loan short sales where people have not made a late payment. Now, I know that sounds a little bizarre because normally we associate, somebody being chronically behind and almost in foreclosure in short sales, and certainly that does happen. But actually, if there is a hardship that is verifiable, even if it's coming, if it's something that on the financial worksheet you show that you're not making ends meet and, it's getting down to a point where you're going to miss it, we've been able to get short sales approved. Now, in that case, if you have a credit score, for instance, above 640, then you would qualify for an FHA loan. But what HUD has wanted in the past is for you to have 2 years removed from the closing of the short sale in order for you to get another FHA loan. That's been the basic guidelines that they've had. Now, I think probably to support the housing industry even more and to recognize the fact that, most people are not going to buy a house immediately right after a short sale, but maybe in 6 months or something where their job situation got worked out or some credit problems got worked out or health issues, that people want to come and they want to make payments. Now, if you had an FHA loan, for instance, and you have a hardship, and that hardship, again, is based on things that are coming, like, for instance, you have a boatload of student loans that are just going to blow your budget, then this is also a situation where you're not discriminated against, saying, oh, well, it's an FHA short sale, and so therefore you can't go FHA. This would not be excluded from it either. Now, in this case, with an FHA real estate short sale, not only do you need the hardship, but you need to show that you're 31 days late. So you cannot do an FHA short sale at this time if you're current on your payments. But if you're just one payment behind, which is 31 days, that's when they actually report it to the credit bureau, then technically you are able to do an FHA short sale and even get a bonus for participating in the program for up to $1,000. So you could immediately, if you wanted to, get an FHA loan if with that late pay you weren't hurt more than that 640 credit score. Now, there are some 10% down FHA money out there, not a lot for people, as versus the 3.5%, where you really do need the 640. I mean, you'll have lenders tell you can do 620 or less, but you can't find an investor that'll buy the loan as part of the problem. But this is a really important development for a lot of people. And the thing that I like about it the most is that a lot of times people are really hesitant about doing the short sale. They're still trying to figure, is there some way that I can work this out? And very often there isn't. And then it becomes too late really to affect a really good short sale scenario. But now it's a situation where you can, if you know a future event is coming, or if it's something you can say, well, this is not going to prevent me from buying a house, and maybe my credit score dips 25 points or 50 points, and that's it maximum, then I can buy a house, although it may not be tomorrow, it may be in 6 months or a year. Then this is really good news overall, because what we want to do is a lot more short sales than foreclosures. Now, that's not just because I'm a short sale specialist and we have a team of people that do it. It's because the more short sales that are done versus foreclosure, the better off the market is, because the losses are greater in foreclosure. It has a greater impact on appraisals. And so this is the thing that also is important about this. More incentives for short sales, the better the market is, the less drops we'll see coming in the future. So if you are someone who is a financially distressed homeowner in the Oklahoma City area, and you have a current hardship and are late on your payments, or you know it's coming, please contact us. We have a 92% success rate, which is much higher than the national average, which is now below 20. We know what we're doing. We want to help you, and we want to be able to get you into another house, because we know that's what you want, is home ownership, and we know that financially that's still the best option versus renting. So this is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values with the speed of technology.